Yo, what is up guys? It is Shastamite and welcome to today's video. This is the first video on the channel, and for today's video we're going to be doing a nice 1500 mile review of the Segway x160. I have this blue Segway x160 that I've had since December of last year. So I've had this thing for not too long, but I already have 1500 miles on it. I'm going to be going over the maintenance I have to do, the upgrades I've done, and my future plans for the bike. So let's not delay any further and get right into the video. So starting off, I'm going to be talking about the maintenance. The maintenance of this bike is so simple. There's like nothing you got to maintain. I haven't even changed the brake pads. The brakes still run just fine. I haven't bled the brakes. They still run just fine. I plan to do that soon. I'm looking at some new brake pads. Tires. My front tire is pretty good, but my back tire is running a little bit low on tread, so I need to get a new one sometime soon. Thinking about getting the Shinko 4.5. God, can't remember what they're called right now. But the dual sport tires. So I'm thinking about getting those for the back tire because I'm running low on tread and I can definitely tell when I'm riding. I've dropped the bike a couple times. Everything still works just fine. I want to get some new pegs, and I think I want to get some new brake levers because mine are a little bit scratched up from looping the bike way back when I first got it. So yeah, that's the maintenance. This thing is super maintenance free. I've lubed the chain I think twice, so the chain doesn't even need that much maintenance. Even though people say chains need a lot of maintenance, this thing rides just fine, and I don't maintain the chain that much. I think it needs to be tightened, but that's pretty much it. Lubing up the chain, tightening the chain, that's it. So for maintenance wise, this bike is a dream. I do not have to work on it that much at all. You know, it's super simple to maintain and it's super quiet, so that's a nice bonus. So getting into the upgrades I've put into this bike, I've taken out the original x160 battery. I've left the stock controller and I put an x260 battery into it. So the stock battery is 48 volt 20 amp hours. It is 960 watt hour battery, and the upgraded battery, the x260, is a 60 volt 32 amp hour, just like in the Sur-Ron. So it's a 1920 watt hour battery, so double the range. And on top of double the range, you get more torque and more top speed. So this thing goes 40 now instead of the original 34 miles per hour of the bike. That is not speedometer readings, that is GPS, like calculated speed. That is accurate. So the original stock bike went 34 miles per hour and the upgraded one goes 40. So 6 mile per hour increase is noticeable. The torque is slightly noticeable. It's nothing crazy different, but I mean, you're running 5,000, 6,000 watts with a 58 tooth sprocket, so there's definitely a lot of torque. This thing gets up to speed pretty quickly. And let's see, next upgrade I did was the steel bash guard from Lunicycle. I wanted to upgrade that, especially for this rocky bit right here. I go over this is my daily trail right here. So this keeps my motor protected. I don't have to worry about it ever getting damaged, because that'd be a pretty big problem on these bikes. And my next upgrade was the extended rear fender I have on the back of the bike. The stock one broke off when I looped the bike first when I got it. I had like 30 miles on the bike and I looped it trying to do a wheelie, didn't know what I was doing, and broke off the rear fender, scratched up the seat. So I got a new extended rear fender, and I think I want to get a new like Lunicycle plush leather seat, the super deluxe one, you know, the $100 one, because I think that one's probably going to be more comfortable, and also it's not scratched up, and I like the look of this bike. I took off the stickers off the bike. I didn't take off the fork stickers, just like the Segway labeling. So if I get a new seat, there's another Segway labeling gone, and I like that because it was kind of ruining the bike. Now I can see just the pure blue frame. I love blue. I love this bike. This bike is amazing in blue. And future plans, I already talked about it. I want to get a new seat. Thinking about getting a new rear tire. That rear tire, I think I want to get it more oriented towards off-roading than on-roading. I do about 30% on-road, 70% off-road riding. Maybe a little bit less on-road than that. So I mainly use this thing for off-roading. So the fact that it's lasted this long with only one tube that had a problem in it, I just patched it up, and I've been riding since. That was at 800 miles, so another 700 miles on a patched tube, and this thing still runs like a dream. I don't notice a problem. The tires don't lose air quickly, nothing like that. So I absolutely love it. So yeah, so 1,500 miles on this bike. This bike is absolutely amazing. I would say it is worth it. It's absolutely amazing. So I will be doing a more in-depth comparison of the x160 battery versus the x260 battery, just to see, you know, the acceleration and what speed you have to be going to get the right amount of torque for a wheelie, like all that stuff. I will be uploading that as my next video. I'll link that in the description when it goes public, when I upload it. So, you know, that's it. This bike is wonderful. It's got 58 tooth sprocket, 17-inch wheels. I still have the stock wheels. Stock sprocket is 58 tooth on the x160, unlike on the Sur-Ron and the x260, which is a 48 tooth, if I am correct. And that bike goes about, those ones go about 55-ish, I think. So about every 2 teeth on a sprocket, you lose 1 mile per hour or gain 1 mile per hour. So I'm thinking about maybe one day getting a 54 tooth sprocket, and that'll give me a little bit more miles per hour, you know, just a touch, get me over 40, and that'll also, I won't lose that much torque, which is really important, because out here there's a lot of hill climbing that I gotta do, and I need to have the torque to climb the hills. So, you know, that's the really important stuff. So there you go, guys. That was the x160 review. I will have all the upgrades linked in the description, so you guys can take a look at my upgrades. You know, if you have an x160 of your own, or if you want a bash guard for your Sur-Ron, you want an upgraded one, or if you want the rear fender that I got, I'll have them linked. None of it is affiliate. This will all be just links just in the description. I will not earn any earnings from this. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you like the video and comment what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, if my audio was good, if the video was bad, anything like that. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I'm going to keep uploading videos like this about twice a week. I'm working on an upload schedule right now, but that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.